Hello, I'm Richard Jones. I want to introduce you to the Tax and Accounting Clinic, which lives in the Accounting, Finance and Economics department within the Faculty of Business and Law. Now, I'm the Deputy Director of the clinic. I've been teaching tax and practicing tax for many, many years, decades even. Our director is Shan Wang. She was a graduate from Middlesex, left to gain extensive experience in business and commerce, came back as a specialist and is a senior lecturer. Now, we call it the Tax and Accounting Clinic because it's not just me and Shan as tax experts. We draw upon the expertise of many others. As you can see, we have a number of chartered accountants with experience in tax. If I just sort of pick one of them, Nick Chandler, for example, was a partner at KPMG. He's an expert on accounting principles. In fact, he is an acknowledged international authority on income recognition. We have Suleiman, who is an expert on ethics, which, as you all know, underpins all the client service and suggestions that we give to clients. So that is the tax clinic. And not only that, we can draw on the expertise of other departments if we feel that it's necessary. So that's who we are. Now, what do we do? Well, they say there's no such thing as a free lunch, but in our case, well, there is, because we give free advice. We give free advice to people who would not normally be in a position to pay for professional advice. So maybe the best thing I can do is to give you a little case study of our sort of typical client. A couple of years ago, we had 3 students who graduated at Middlesex with degrees in film studies, and they decided they were going to set up a film business to provide professional film services. They came to us with all sorts of questions, as you can imagine. They were thinking they were forming a partnership, or should they have a limited company, or should they have a limited partnership? What would happen if they brought in sort of investors? We took them through the whole process, helping them to register for self-assessment, helping them to file their first tax returns as individuals, getting the partnership to register, and all of that. And we left them at the point when they didn't need us, because they were then in a position to get proper professional advice. And that's how we work. We take our clients up to a particular point, and then we say, well, at this stage, you're big enough, you know what you're doing, and then we pass you on to a firm of accountants with whom we have a relationship, who can provide that extra support. And we say we support students, we support staff, but we support the community as well. We have individual members of the community. We had one particular case of someone who was setting up as a florist. We not just did the tax work, but we actually gave advice on costing, on marketing, and even arranged for our client to sort of do a trial supply of bouquets of flowers in a local shop. So that is our method of working. There is one little drawback. It's not really a drawback, but when you go to a London teaching hospital, if there's anything the matter with you, you get the best possible advice, don't you? But you have to accept that all the medical students will surround you and see what's happening. Well, we have the same thing. We will give you our expertise, but we ask you to allow our students to learn by sitting in on all the consultations. And very often it's the students who will work with you to achieve your goals under, of course, our supervision. So if any of that rings a bell, if any of that makes you think, yes, I could use that advice, well, you can see now on the screen, there's our email. Just drop us an email, give us a brief explanation of the sort of issue you would like to come in to discuss. We'll get back to you. We'll arrange a meeting. One of our experts will be there with one of our students, and we'll take it from there. Look forward to meeting you one day.